You seem to have had a great career as a civil engineer, I mean, a dream career. How did you get from there to here? Tell your personal story before you were a civil engineer.
Well, that's simple. I got on a rail. I was the first kid in my family to go to college, and my family had no clue as to what an undergraduate degree should be and what you should do with it. They just figured get a job. So Pat knows math really well, and he likes to draw, so he should be an engineer. And I just stuck with it. I remember the day I graduated, I was unlocking the door to my dorm room, and the phone was ringing. And I opened the door, and I took my cap and tassel off my head, threw it on the bed, and walked over, picked up the phone, and it was an engineer who had met me the summer before, wanted to hire me, and from then on I was in the engineering business, and he had just started a firm. So I got into this entrepreneurial environment where you did everything, and you ran it like a business, not departments, and I got used to that. And when I came to Orange County, I got a job with a firm doing the same thing. It was a startup, and we worked on that Woodbridge project I told you about in Irvine. But like, you know, a lot of
lucky.
people,
that was a great project for a young engineer.
Great project. It really changed the direction. I was going to build a boat and go around the world, and instead I decided to stick with this career.
Built a lake.
Built a lake and a community where people still live. Very proud of that. But I think it's just one of those things where I realized that I had to do my own firm because I valued people and wanted to make sure that a company would put something back into the people who were producing the work, and I couldn't seem to get that done in the company I was with. So
well,
that's
you
how I got
seem
started.
to walk the walk, not just talk the talk. You talked about the one honor recognized by your peers in Orange County, but a national magazine that does actual surveys of the employees of all the civil engineering firms, you came out on top. You're one of the 10 best engineering firms to work for in the United States. I guess that says that you applied some of those thoughts and developed a culture where people enjoy working. Talk about that.
Thanks, Richard. I do walk the talk, and I'm determined to do that always. Basically 3 R's. A company is responsive to people, it's respectful, we have a respectful culture, and it's rewarding. We're responsive, that means we work career plans up for everybody so they have a path to follow and they can keep learning. People love to learn. I do. We also cultivate respect, you know, diversity. We welcome diversity. The friction and the tension that it creates is what you get your innovation from. And once people get into that, it's really fun. And lastly, it's rewarding. And hey, for what it's worth, for the profit margins we do in the company, if they meet industry standard, that's fine. But anything over that, we split it 50-50 with the staff.
I guess people like that because
people like that.
When they surveyed your employees, they were pretty happy.
They are. And I'm very proud to be part of that group.
Now, in addition to all the civil engineering work and your successful career, you've done a lot of work for the community, and MyOcean is the organization I know that you take a lot of pride in. We have a videotape to show, but why don't you set that up before we go to it?
Again, walking the talk, I felt like here's our company with this eco-adaptive, you know, approach. We're really concerned about the mixing the built into the natural environment. I should get involved in something in the community, and I love the ocean. Lifetime scuba diver, surfer, sailor, swimmer. I found MyOcean. It appealed to me with the business men's approach to this thing. I really like the business approach, B2B, if you will. We do have this video to run. I think it explains what it is, what the problem is, and why it works.
Well, let's go watch the video.